Hello, hello, hello. Vimber, what the heck? This isn't Pokemon. Yeah, we're done for the week, so I'm going back to my old comfy Shining Force. Welcome. I played this like a couple weeks ago. It's a game I know super well. If you didn't see it last time, it's just an old strategy RPG that I have a lot of history with. And oh, welcome, Hugh. I was just in your chat, so I know very well how stream went, so I won't ask that. But, welcome everybody, playing some Shining Force. Very old strategy RPG with very, very, very extra animations. Vimbert and the Shining Force followed Kane's trail to the town of Rindo. And here we are, just outside of Rindo. No, you can't go anywhere else. Why would you want a world map to explore? Shining Force doesn't care. Not until the sequel, at least. Welcome, everybody. Ah, yes. There are two kinds of people in this world. Some people post Pika Curse, some people post Pika Moonwalk. Flashy? That's true. That's true. First thing to do is always check the shops. I think some of these are good. Spear. Oh, right, I can't see... Yeah, I can't see offhand if they're a stat upgrade, because very old. Dichotomy of Man, exactly. You know how it is. Okay, so apparently I don't need anything new that they have, because the shops are all bad. Great. I think this is the town where I fight evil clowns. Yes, this is definitely the town where I fight evil clowns. Spoilers / incredibly obvious foreshadowing. Rindo Theater. Actors and actresses wanted. Why, a show? The play's about to begin. It's about Runefoss routing Gardenia. Want to see it? It's about us getting our asses kicked. Oh boy, go sit down, it's starting. Thank you for waiting. The show will now begin. Take that, you Gardenia wimp, and that, and that. Please don't kill me, mighty Runefoss Knight, please. You're too weak to live, you lowly worm. Take that. Ah, you've killed me! Social Runefoss foes always fall. Pow, bang, smash. Wow, so great. Thank you, and come again. We're looking forward to your next visit. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck, man? That was me up there. Hey, what the hell, man? Not cool. What a rotten roll. I can't stand this much longer. What a great role! The actor's life is for me. The dichotomy of man, once again, on full display. They're putting propaganda in the theaters. They're trying to convince you that the birds are real, but we know better. Does this man have anything... Crap, not that. I've forgotten the button mapping a little bit. Does he have anything I need? He does not. Great. Let's just go find somebody to absolutely destroy. Sorry, stranger. Soldiers bought almost all our ships. That one is the mayor's. Well, seems like I should go talk to the mayor then. Oh, and get a free thing? Ooh, speed ring. I definitely want that. That is a good thing. Wait, I don't have like an unlimited inventory storage system yet. Actually, I'm not sure I ever get one in this game. It has been a very long time. But speed ring is good. I will take a speed ring. I can probably just keep that on me. Make me go real fast so I can charge out in front of everybody and immediately get killed and lose the fight. You know, peak tactics. Also, need to get rid of this wooden staff. A little weird playing this game after, like, having just recently played the sequel. This looks like it could be the mayor's house. Yes, I am the mayor. Kane of Runefoss bought all our ships and sailed away. So sorry, no ships are left. My ship? You can't have it. Please leave. Oh, god damn it. Fine, then. Runefoss defeating us by buying all the ships. The absolute bastards. This place looks important. Croc the Genius, that's me. Look at my steam suit. Guns, walk over here. Still doesn't seem right. Silence, just do as I ask. Okay, okay. It stopped, not again. Oh dear, well, back to the old drawing board. Whew, it's heavy and hot. Yes, a steam suit. Encased completely in metal and powered by steam. What could possibly go wrong? This game does have some jams. I was never a Genesis kid. I basically just had this game and a few others, like, on a random CD-ROM that played on computer. But, this game definitely made me appreciate kind of the Genesis sound design. I have a weakness for 16-bit tunes anyway. Because my childhood. Well, early childhood at least. Because old. So, everyone in this town sucks. We're leaving. Our enemies seek to stop you from reaching Onward in Marinera. You must succeed. And yes, I know it's Monarena, but I can't not see Marinera. Okay. What do we have? We got a bunch of zombies up there, mages, bats, usual gang of suspects, and dark dwarves that aren't even going to remotely slow me down. Unfortunately, I have a bunch of crap units at the moment. And Gordon Luke. But I should be starting to get some better party members soon, if I recall correctly. Even the songs for this game where it's supposed to be like a little bit droning or a little bit repetitive. Wait, wasn't that only if you had like the weird 32X add-on or something? I thought that was one of those systems where it was 16, but you could put in like an extra drive and that made it 32-bit. Something that like awkwardly was put on top. Or am I thinking of a different old console? Oh, right. It doesn't so much cancel as to like, oh, you want to undo your entire turn and look around? I have to remember, these are the chill times, the old times. We didn't have streamlined control systems or convenience. We just had the jams. And the very extra battle animations. Yes, turn order is based on speed, I'm pretty sure. And I think a couple other things like dodging attacks and possibly getting double attacks. Yeah, it's definitely not like FE. There's no player phase here, so it just cycles through turns, but there is some variance, I think. Yes, I have out-neckbearded you this day, Captain. You've lost your right to be a neckbeard. I've won, but at what cost? But yeah, it is interesting because, like, you know, other games do that, like Final Fantasy Tactics with a charge time system, but there you can view the turn order. Here it's just kind of like, you have a general idea how the turn order is going to go, and then at a certain point you're like, well, throw up my hands and hope for the best is all you can do. Because I know that, I think actually the PlayStation, like the OG how durable is Vimbert at this point? 8 defense as opposed to like our thick boys who have 12, 10. Yeah, probably not good to go in there full Leroying. Because there is absolutely a way to grind in this game, but that's for cowards and dentists. In fact, I even resented doing it a little bit in the Shining Force 2 draft. Though there, it made sense, because otherwise just you could deliberately wipe to try and give yourself an advantage, and that's just dumb. Ken, we're just gonna put you back there. We'll have, you know, like a real man take the front lines. I'm sure just none of you can tell the characters that I don't like. I conceal it very well. No favoritism here whatsoever. And now the battlefield opens up. And Gong will get there eventually. He's one I probably should have actually given the speed ring to. Oh god, here come the bats. And of course, Gort. He's just like this aging dwarf who's like, yeah, I just want to get out and wreck shit. Which is why he was my favorite character for a long time, and still is in this game, I would say. Because you meet him and he's just like in a cafe, but definitely a bar. Just like drinking and being like, yeah, I used to be this famous warrior, and the bartender's like, hey, just don't pay any attention to the old man. Then you meet him again, like the entire town is wrecked except for the bar, because Gort just like killed everyone who came to wreck his favorite bar, and he was like, you know what? I should start killing people again. We respect that energy. You have to. Gort will make sure you do. I'm gonna charge this giant bat a little bit because I do not like letting these things live any longer than they have to. And now, let's send in our boy. Look at that majestically flowing cape. The Link-esque tunic that kind of looks like a skirt. Pure manliness. I'm pretty sure I told this when I was doing that draft. Oh, damn it. And this is why I hate these stupid bats. Because they can, like, bite you, and it's for question mark reasons. You fall asleep from that. And I currently don't have any way to undo that. I just kind of have to sit there and wait. It's infuriating. And I don't like it. Oh, but yeah, so let's go. Oh, level 4. Going 2 defense, 1 speed, more MP. Perfect. Love that for a healer. Han's attempt to be useful. You'll probably fail, but because I know people are more familiar with Fire Emblem, don't. Okay, Hans is doing a great job in concealing it, but in this game, just like in Fire Emblem, archers are generally pretty bad. And, like, they might even be worse here, because this is not Fire Emblem, where you get attacked and then you get a free counterattack. That's based on random chance if you get to counter. The game will decide if you get to smack the dude back or not. So, well, that might have... I don't know. Anyway, let's have some of those extra battle animations I promised, shall we? Tau, light 'em up! Oh yeah, flashing light warning, it says on the bottom right, but I should say it, because the spells. The spells. Yeah, Blaze is good. Blaze is great. But I was so obsessed with this game as a youngin' when, you know, way back in elementary school, they would let you have time where it was just like, just reading class. They're like, please, children, read a book. Please, for the love of God, just any book. Any book in the big old library. We'll give you an entire hour to read. And, you know, most kids were like, I have to read. I was a little nerd, so it was like, I get to read for a whole hour? And some kids would get in trouble for, like, talking or something, making noise. I would get in trouble because I would be humming Shining Force songs, like, very lowly, and, like, while half, like, realizing it. You know, when there was some kind of, like, maybe I was reading a fantasy novel or something, and they were doing something adventurous, and be like, Teacher would be like, Ember. Oh, I'm sorry. HP, 2 MP. Okay. No other stats, but that's actually fine. For a mage, HP and MP is basically MP is all I care about. Because there ain't no magic damage stat here, it's just how many times can you sling the spell. That's how much damage you do. Let's have Gong punch a man. Or a bat. A Batman. You know, it was a very strange iteration of the Batman. Little known fact, later inspired Morbius. I mean, the parallels are obvious, right? You can see it right there in the, teeth? Guys, I've never seen more Morbius help. I mean, Morbius! One of the movies of all time. Love it. God damn it, the bat gets a turn. If doing, like, real talk, I guess what it is about is, like, some kind of a vampire who is like a very minor villain in the Spider-Man continuity that for some reason they gave his own movie to because Marvel and Disney are running out of marketable properties, so they're having to dip into like the C and D tier to keep printing money. But you know, it was about time. I knew that Marvel could turn out some big old flops. I remember Ghost Rider, Elektra. You know, those were the Marvel movies I was accustomed with, and suddenly people were like, "Oh, Vim, you want to come see the Avengers with us?" I'm like, "Oh, what is that?" "Oh, it's like comic books, it's this Marvel thing." "Oh, Marvel movie? No." I mean, eventually, of course, I did, but I had that bad taste in my mouth because I associated Marvel with crap. Because that's what it had been up to that point. Is there any okay, I've lured out the sniper. That is more damage than I expected. Okay. Unfortunate. Guess I better keep people a little more healed up. See, I was like tangentially aware of them. I think I actually watched the first Captain America movie and I was like, that was fine. It honestly didn't make that big of an impression on me. And then the Iron Man movies, I was aware they existed, but I don't know, I didn't, like, nobody in my friend group at the time was really, like, talking about him or being like, oh, we should go see him, so it was like, eh. Because it was just the 3 Iron Mans in the Captain America movie, right? Or were there more I'm forgetting about? 2 defense, 2 speed. That's good. We want a tanky Vim. And May is still asleep. That's why I hate those goddamn bats. Also, you know, when the Marvel movies were coming out, I was well, like the first ones. I was a broke college lad, and did not really have money to go see movies. Iron Man came out in 08-09? Really? Huh. Okay. For some reason I had it in my head that it was later. I don't know then. May have just been the broke high school / college kid thing then. I do not quite recall. But aside from, and this is kind of cringe and embarrassing, aside from reading some like, Sonic the Hedgehog comics when I was very young, I never did anything comic book. That was just never really on my radar. And so even like superheroes was like, eh. I just wasn't part of the whole scene. Or something. Wow, did the mage just choose not to cast the spell? Holy shit. Okay, assassinate him fast. Luke, hit him with your sword. Best way to kill a mage, right? Just run up to him as he's basically close to into melee with you and just smack him. Thank you, Genesis era AI. Ooh. Okay, I thought I would get more turns before you moved. Ow. Okay, that's Not great. We really need Tao alive. But hey, healer turn. Chris, let's see if you can send him to horny jail. Nice. She's a healer, but... May remains asleep. See my previous statement as to why I hate fucking bats. Because May just might sleep through the entire rest of this battle. Because good design. We'll admit this is not one of the greatest missions because it's just, hey, would you like to be slowed to an absolute crawl and just slowly move your units across the map as you try and reach the last enemies left? It's... I don't know why they did this. I would have so many questions to ask if I could meet the people behind these decisions, but... Strategy RPGs were not really a huge thing yet. I mean, I'm sure if you ask some, they're still not really a huge thing today, so... Hey, May wakes up and doesn't get to move. Thanks, Drunk. Enjoy board games. I appreciate the lurk. Right now, the biggest enemy is just this goddamn desert, slowing my movement to an absolute crawl. Or I think it's supposed to be a desert. Maybe it's just like wasteland. I guess that could also be a thing. Okay, I really need Tao to be up here so she can just open it on these guys with just a bunch of... Oh shit. Here I figured they were just going to be content to hide behind their zombies. Okay. Ken, do you have a healing item, just in case? Yeah, let's go ahead and use that since I got impatient. Oh yeah, because that zombie's going to move... Oh, right. And these zombies are... assholes. Wow, I would have lost the map had I not thrown that heal. This is quite bad. This is real bad. Vimbert needs to get a turn so he can run the hell away and try and heal. Or I'm gonna lose. And like, kinda badly too. Also, Tao needs a turn, but I don't think she has the movement to get up there. We are... Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, because I still can't heal from a distance with her. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, let's just, let's go ahead and move ya... How about over here? And, use a healing seed. Definitely earlier than I should be using a healing seed, but... So it goes when you play like an aggressive fool. Hans, you can attempt to be useful and probably fail. Yeah, 1 point of damage. That's a Hans I'm used to seeing. Let's have Ken move... No, actually Spear is good. Spear is good. Let's try and murder the mage. I do not want to be taking any more blazes to the face. Probably unavoidable, but a man can dream. Oh, May, you're not getting back in this fight. Not even a little bit. Ken just casually getting hit for half his health, that's fine. Luckily we have a thing for that. We kind of have a thing for that. Oh god, I really need a Tau turn. Well, actually if Ken dies, I don't care that much. He's quite bad. So that wouldn't be the worst thing. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I can hang. I can adapt. I just might have to clear this map over a pile of my own soldiers' corpses, but I'll do it, damn it. Yeah, you're quite low. You're only a little banged up. You're fine. Okay, I guess I can heal Ken. Such a needy horse lad getting murdered. Ugh. Truly just the worst. I think it's safe to send Vimber back in now that he can't be mobbed by multiple... Yeah, because I think they all have 2 movement on this terrain, so this is a safe attack. For now. But I just kind of need to be putting out damage at this point. Oh shit, that's right, he's poisoned. I forgot about that. No, and Hans's fat ass is in the way, so I can't... Oh my god. Okay, fine. I will do... then I won't have enough MP for a... No, I have to save. I have to save. Ugh. Oh well, it's... Oh right, Hans sucks and only does 1 damage. How could I forget? God damn it. Mage boldly choosing to not attack. An interesting strategy, to be sure. Let's go ahead and unpoison the boy. Only for him to probably get poisoned again? Question mark? No. He'll just get the hell beaten out of him. Understandable. Ken's sitting there like, I'm in danger. Ideally, I spread out the damage, and then Tau can swoop in and just nuke them all at once. Or at least some of them at once. Yeah, let's get a little risky. I'm worried about this Dark Mage and how he's not doing anything over here. And you know, if some of my backline units die, that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Well... oh well. It's not like there's permadeath or anything. Now, if I were doing, say, a draft with Drunk, that would not be great for me, but as it is, we're just chilling. We're just being nice and laid back and casual about this. Now, I need to not move there. Here? I need that alive so Tau can swoop down and kill it. Why don't I go here? No, then Tau won't be able to... I can't go in further because then he'll get ganged up on. Tricky. Yeah, I think I just have to sit. Because now I can do this. I was about to be like, this is never gonna work, but thank God. We can blow the zombies up with fire. Mage choosing physical violence. This is the best possible universe. Even missed the second strike. What an absolute chump. Let's have Gong send this zombie to the Shadow Realm. Hans, can attempt to be useful. 1 damage. Yeah, one guess who's getting replaced the instant I have a new character to put on the team. One guess. I'm actually, since the mage just had a turn, I'm going to attack the zombie over here in hopes that that'll save me from having the zombie able to attack Vimbert, which could actually put him in danger. Yep, perfect. Actually logicked that out perfectly, go me. Almost perfectly. Why do I invite these kinds of things? Every time it's like, oh yes, I have foreseen every eventuality. No. No, not even remotely. 1 attack, 1 defense, 1 speed, 2 HP. It's a good level. Oh well, that's fine. Let's scrape up some bodies when we get to the next town. 1 attack, 1 speed. Not the best. But we will make it work. The zombie is slowly trying to sneak around my front line. And apparently poisoned my entire goddamn team. Should I probably rush down to deal with that zombie? Yes. Did I? Absolutely not. Sure. Tao, try doing a violence, because you're out of MP. Why not? Great job, Tao. You did as much damage as Hans. On a related note... Lord. Oh, okay. See, this is how it is. You abuse the elf. He starts doing actual work. The lazy, knife-eared prick. Vimbert, now enter Marinera. We must inform Henri about Gardinia. Cause she's the queen now. Cause, everyone is dead. Like, everyone. Truly. Oh, hey. I would love to get some units scraped off the ground. Just two healers just immediately dying. Shows how much of a tactical master. 2 healers and nobody else. Amazing. The priest will watch you while you sleep. I am fine otherwise. So sorry about the attack. We can't be too careful in these troubled times. Small detail that a lot of people never learn, because why would you talk to this random guy? It was the town you were coming to visit that sicked their zombies and bats and mages on you. Because they were like, oh, we thought you were like bad guys. What a wacky surprise, right? Yeah, I hate this place. Yes, I'm Henri. What? What about Gardinia and my father? Who are you? I don't have to listen to this nonsense from someone I don't even know. Go away now. Wait, Princess Henri. Please listen to Vimbert. Nova. This is Vimbert. He's leading the fight against the Runefast army. But my father was sort of like Gardenians. True, Nova? Yes, your majesty, it is all true, I'm afraid. I need to be alone for a while. We understand, your majesty, but do not let your grief overwhelm you. I must be alone now. Vimbert, Princess Henri is in great sorrow. Please go to her and talk to her, even though I just said that we understand that she needs to be alone. You know, I lied. Like a lying liar. Remind her of her duty to Gardenia. Our people need her now. Because they kind of... Wait a minute. This person is... I am Ultrant. You wish to find the key to the accursed door before Cain of Runevost? I understand some of those words, sure. A legend tells that the pool of the ancients below is tied in with the accursed door. To reach the pool, you first need the orb of light from the cavern of darkness. Defeat the monsters in the cavern and the orb is yours. Then return to me. Vimbert, enter the cavern and retrieve the orb of light. Sounds an awful lot like I'm being put through a test. No more magical duels, it wrecks the town. That seems pretty sensible to me. Oh, what a mess. Won't people ever learn not to use blaze inside? Oh, hey. Demon tit statue bird? I did not remember this was here. Haha, you're just in time. Would you like to observe? Sure. Good. Sit quietly and watch a master at work. I'm researching summoning demons. Now I'm going to begin the experiment. I shall summon a dreadful thing from my worst nightmares. Come forth, O creature of darkness. I conjure you forth. Huh? You, when are you going to stop these tricks? Come home right now. Oops, sorry dear, I'll never do that again. Yes, I'll be good, honest. He summoned his wife. Yes, Shining Force doing the wife bad joke. That's how you know this is a boomer game. In the long picture of things, experiment assistant wanted, low wages, high risk. Oh boy, where do I sign? Assistant wanted, great excitement guaranteed. But not your safety. What was that? Great excitement. No, don't usually get guests here. I'm thought to be rather strange, you know. What the fuck is that? Remember checks the machine. Remember discovers a Domino Egg. You want to play this game for yourself, make sure you get this. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later, as they say. Let's have Ken hold on to the egg for now. Oh! Okay, I did not remember he told you to do that. I have something for you! It's inside that fake monster over there. Go get it. It's a Domino Egg, a very useful item. Hatch it when you get a chance. Come back before you leave. I may have some information for you. Now that guy's great. We like that guy. Where am I? Don't tell anyone I got lost. I'm too old to get lost. Oh. Well, that's just a little sad. My name is Arthur. I used to be a knight. I'm not really a battle type. I like it here. As I do laundry. Hi, so I was supposed to leave you alone, but then Fishman said that was a lie. I know my duty now, remember. It is to hunt Cain down and make him pay for what he did. I'll fight with you. I'm sure that's what my father would want me to do. Actually, he might, you know, want you to lead the kingdom. No? Okay. I'll be at headquarters. Vengeance shall be ours. But it's actually a very good thing that she comes with us because she's fucking cracked. This place is too busy. I can't do my research. I actually really like this town. Like, it has a lot of, It's just such a weird place. There's all these mages running around. The architecture's a little... Oops. Hey, sorry about that, man. Drat, not as good a view from down here. Better climb back up. Your weak little noodle arms do not allow you. I'll make it someday. Go away, only cute animals can get past me. Oh, is this? Oh my god, this is the part. Oh my god, it's plot relevant. I have to do this. This is a part of the game that has lived rent-free in my brain for years and years and years. Let me finish checking around first. So only cute animals can get past him. That's an awfully specific thing to say, isn't it? Well, let's see if maybe this person can help. Welcome to my research room. I change humans into animals. Care to give it a try? Oh, the furries would love you. Very good. Let's start right away. Please stand over there. Now let's begin. Reject humanity. Become Chimkin. Yes, success! What a tasty looking hen! We are now a chicken. What in the world is a hen doing here? Shoo! Shoo! So I like how we don't get changed into a rooster. What's up, hen? Hello, I'm Chimkin. This is the game now. The heroic chicken, Vimbert against the world. Not really, but imagine. Whoa, what a cute little hen! Go on through! This seems all completely on the level and not suspicious at all. Thanks, chump. Old Gert turned you into a hen? That's easily fixed. Reject Chimkin, embrace humanity. You did well to reach this room. Have you ever heard of a place called Shade Abbey? Yes. You young people think you know everything. Oh. Okay, let's pretend to be dumb. It was founded long ago by folk from Gardinia. They know much of the ancients. Wait, maybe I don't actually have to... Oh, I think I actually had to go into the door behind the creepy person who was just like, oh, yes, Cavern of Darkness, find the Orb of Light. I'm definitely not suspicious. Sheesh, even the games I know well I can't navigate in. But I do need to go into headquarters and check up on Henri and make sure she's in our battle party instead of, say, Hans. This music. This music is the music I would get in trouble for humming as a young lad. Because I love it so. It's like one of those core memory things. One of those tunes that has always stayed with me. Oh, okay, she's marching here, so she's automatically part of the team. Vimber, thank you for your efforts. I, too, shall try my best. Cool, alright. Do a save, just in case. I will continue my journey. Yep, Orb of Light, Cavern of Darkness, got it. The Cavern of Darkness lies beyond. Only the strongest survive its trials. Yeah, you're looking at the strongest right here. Behold the dreaded Cavern of Darkness. You must defeat the monsters to gain the orb. And just zombos right out the gate. What else do we have here? A couple chests on the map. Actually, a lot of chests on the map. Skeleton, who has a very high attack stat, but mostly just recycled enemies. Nothing too bad. However, I still definitely don't want to just charge in and get get sandwiched by zombies. I'm sure somebody's into that. It's just, you know, it's not my thing, not my favorite. Oh yes, and let's take a look at Andre. She's a mage, just like Tao, but for the moment she is lower level and worse. By and large, she is considered one of the better mages in the game. Not the best, though the best one doesn't come for a very, very long time. And I would in fact debate the label of best that kind of gets applied to her. But actually, no, I don't want to put all their attacks on one person. I'll try and lure them into moving so I can double team them. Yeah, I think that's the move. May can back us up. She didn't get a chance to shine last battle. And she is great. One of the reasons why I value Knights so highly in the Shining Force games, although Shining Force 2 kind of betrayed me by forgetting to make most of its knights as good as me. Gort's still poisoned? Are you kidding me? That's so dumb. That's so annoying. God damn it. Well, whatever. We can do the Fire Emblem thing where it's easy practice for healing spells. Because I got 3 healers at the moment. And I may as well use them all. I have no choice but to have somebody get double teamed by zombies, huh? Well, onward! This was a terrible decision. Alright, but Henri can start to back us up with Blaze. Should hit these zombies pretty well. And anyone that's not named Hans should be able to finish that other zombie off. Then I can open up the battlefield a little bit. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna look like an idiot. No! Really? He's supposed to be stronger than that. Oh shit. Well, this is gonna suck. If I die, I guess. Because it's too crowded in there to get another ranged attack in. As poison continues to slowly kill the Gort. Come on, game. Don't screw me. Come on, Bimbert. You're a tanky lad. Oh, okay, yeah, they're only hitting him for 5 apiece. Barring some extraordinarily bad luck, this should be fine. Like, just the worst possible luck out of all universes. Of course we're poisoned. God damn it. Really be nice for somebody to learn Detox right around now. Or, you know, for me to have remembered, hey, I have party members who are poisoned. Maybe I should, you know, go to the priest and get them cured. But no, we just keep on trucking. Poison is like training weights. We just roll with that shit. Okay, Hans, you can go over here and maybe distract the enemy for a second as you deal 1 damage. Very good, thank you, Hans. Hans is so bad. I'm sure he has fans somewhere, but this guy ain't one of them. 4, 1 attack, 1 defense, 2 speed, 2 HP. Not bad. Would have liked to get some MP in there too, but can't win them all. Alright, May, let's give you a better weapon. Because this zombie needs to die before it poisons the entire fucking team. Well, battle's off to a smashing start, as you can see. Anyway, Gort, go and try and do a murder. You're still poisoned, aren't you? No, she doesn't even kill there. Can't she if I go... Maybe, but she might just get counterattacked there. Counterattack to death, so let's leave her back here. Plink down this zombie, perhaps. Oh no, not Hans, please, anyone but Hans. Oh no, Hans is poisoned. Well, like I said, I sent him in there to be a distraction. He has done his duty. Yeah, let's block in this zombie a little bit. Also, just, you know, if I could stop him from getting a turn... Okay. Please don't poison Luke, too. On the one hand, Hans doesn't deserve a heal, but on the other hand, Chris deserves an XP. She's trying her best with her being able to cast heal twice before going Only so much you can do with that. Alright, negligible damage there. Forget it. So our boy... Nobody is poisoned. Does Lowe... No, Lowe's health improvement does not have detox. Unfortunate. Should be an easy kill, remembered. Yes, indeed. They're annoying, but damn if they aren't good experience at this point. Hello! Welcome! Doing more Shining Force this evening. How goes... Zed? I always have to guess. Perhaps both? I'm getting wrecked by zombies and my own poor decision-making. You know, just this common experience everybody has. Well, glad to have you. God damn it! Gort, I needed you to smack the zombie. Ah! That's fine. Luke can get it done. Presumably. Okay, good. If both my main melee boys missed the zombie, would be a problem. We did the co-stream for the sequel game. This one is just me playing the first game on my own, because, well, I got reminded of all the things I loved about it, and I was like, hey, why don't I just play it on my stream? Because I talked about it so much. We actually wrapped up that little co-stream competition for Shining Force 2. After a long and bloody series of battles. It was a damn good time. I hope to do something similar with him again. Well, I mean, you're kind of still on the mend, like, sick and such, right, Fox? So, for the new Fire Emblem. Oh, the new Fire Emblem thing, I don't know exactly when he's streaming that. I did appear briefly on Drunk's stream yesterday to just, like... So, you know, when Drunk and I did Shining Force, we were just, like, rolling a dice to have basically a shadow third player picking characters as well, just so we didn't have the complete run of the whole cast. He's doing that with Underground Antihero, who is also streaming that a little bit. And I wasn't sure I'd have the time to, like, fully commit to streaming that regularly, just because sometimes Pokemooners takes me one night, sometimes two, and that's just kind of my main collab thing right now, I guess. So I basically was the bot for them. Yeah, I tried to, like, speak up a little more about that when Drunk and I were talking about that, but I guess that didn't fully come through well. I would love to play at some point. Like, I hope that can do some more iterations on that. You know, when Pokemooners is taking a break or something. Yeah, exactly, just Mayhem Coordinator. Because that Fire Emblem game, you can get two healers pretty early on, who in most casual playthroughs you have to lean on quite a lot. And the first pick was Drunk, and he picked, like, a really good character, admittedly. Like, she's very strong, will serve you very well, probably one of the best characters in the game. It is a lot, it's true. I definitely knew I didn't want to try and do two of those things at the same time. Like, that would just be way too much. Because I feel like, even, you know, Hugh has started doing these... Okay, does Ken have a full inventory? He does not. Hugh has started doing these Among Us streams on Thursdays that a lot of people are taking part in. And I showed up to a few of them, and because that's normally my D&D night, but we had some scheduling stuff. Oh, Luke's almost dead. Great. God damn it, I really need healer turns here. Did not expect to get walled this hard by this stupid bridge. But yeah, I think a few people are kind of disappointed that we won't be there tomorrow. Because I'm like, hey, D&D, like, one of the few things that I make sure to have time for every week. It's not streaming. It's starting back up again, but, like, you know, you two both know you have to do things other than stream, for sure. Because I'm very cautious about, like, you know, it's not like streaming is a chore or anything, but I don't want to 100% make video games, like, just a thing I do on stream. I want to be able to play some games for fun and things like that, and I think some people absolutely fall into the trap of just, like, you know, they think about games they want to play, they're like, oh, what content can I make for that? And that sounds excessively unhealthy to me. Yeah, exactly. You get it, Fox. You know, holy shit, that was 4 MP. That was 4 MP for low? Wow, that's an amazing level. Oh yeah, my D&D character. Do you know 5th edition D&D? Or what? How much familiarity with D&D do you have? So I kind of know how much detail I should go into. Remember, it's a little injured, so let me pull back here. Let somebody else take point. Oh, Andy's poisoned. Great. What was that? Items. Ah. Okay. Well, for the most part, just knowing about fantasy tropes, and you've got a good baseline. And, you know, every campaign story and world is different. We're in this very kind of intricate world. Like, it's almost like there's, like, too much for the campaign setting, to where I'm like, right, that thing, what does that mean again? I end up being a little lost, but, my character is not one of the standard D&D races, you know, not a dwarf, an elf, or something like that. But she is half Sarth, which are basically like these giant. They're not like quite giants, but they're like very, very large giant type people that cannot use magic, but find these like weird stones infused with magic that let them use magic. I don't really understand what that whole thing's about, but she's half Sarth and half like fairy, and it's not, you know, like the cutesy kind of fairy. It's just straight up like fae, like, you know, absolutely just here to fuck with you and ruin your life. And they're not supposed to be able to touch iron. And she touches iron and does magic. And is a kind of like, basically, how to summarize? There are warlocks in D&D, and they're kind of like they're not always like just the, you know, deal with the devil, get magic sort of things. Like, my character is a warlock who basically made a deal with a magic sword to, like, use its magic, and because she's very, like, kind of uses magic but is, like, on the front lines, kind of basically pretends to be, like, a paladin, you know? One of those very goody two-shoes warrior that's often on the front lines, just, like, smiting people, because she's smiting people with magic. It looks the same to people who don't know any better. And also in the same party, we have a paladin who has, like, some darker type magic than you would normally expect. So it's a great little thing, which we didn't plan out at all. And then my character is very, like, just kind of very arrogant, which has worked out really well because I accidentally made the character, like, I think mechanically stronger than a lot of the party, and I think stronger than the GM expected her to be. Because there will be, you know, just these big old battles where we're just all fighting for our lives, and my character comes out with barely a scrape, despite being in the thick of things. It's a good question. And it kind of depends on your group. Like, I've definitely played in groups where, like Hugh, for example, when he plays D&D, he's almost always a human, and that's just because of stat effects. I think a lot of people like the idea of half-breed characters because you still have a familiarity, because inevitably the half is like half human and half something. So you have like a base of familiarity to work off with like, oh, you're like a human, but with X. So I think it's kind of a, like, familiarity crutch. Yeah, he was a min-maxer. Yeah, I mean, he's gotten better about it. He has min-max justified by the character. Like, he doesn't just do, like, the games that I'd run for him back in high school, where he was just, he would absolutely build out the stats first, and then kind of figure out the story, but the story would be like, oh, he's kind of, like, out for revenge or something. Yeah, he does a lot of role-playing. Bats, stop evading! I might actually have to retreat from this fight, just because I've taken a lot of poison damage and I have no way to clear that. And there are some half-breed characters that are very strong if you want to do specific things, like, you know, half-orcs. There's nothing in, like, the main books of current D&D that, like, completely lay out for you how to just play, like, full orc. And if there were, I think we'd see a lot more people playing orcs. But there is a thing for you to play half-orcs. So, people kind of go for the half-orc thing. So, in summary, I don't know the reason, but I think there are a lot of little reasons that kind of add up to it. Yeah, I think I kind of have to take a mulligan on this fight, because I'm getting my ass kicked. Yeah, right? You'd sure think so. Because everybody is poisoned, and I have no way to deal with poison. And this is how you can grind in this game. You can just do some of the battle and then just warp back. I consider it kind of lame. I don't like doing it, but it's a thing you can do. Yeah, exactly, right? Very convenient. Suspiciously convenient, in fact. Because I actually think out of the, like, easiest races to play, like, you know, the ones that are just, like, in the D&D books currently that are half-breeds are half-elf and half-orc. I think that's it. Like, a lot of the people I play with, you know, everyone kind of, like, you play with the same people for a while, you kind of get to know that there are types of characters that they like playing. Like Hingard, I've noticed kind of likes playing, like, a dwarf, or... Is dwarfy human, like a... Or just kind of like a gruff character. And, you know, the dwarf stereotypes kind of lean into that. For me, I kind of bounce a little all over the place. But, I don't know, some people absolutely just lean into certain types of characters. He was one of those, one of the easiest examples I can call to mind, which is why I used him for that. Because he loves his variant humans, but I've known some people... I knew a guy who loved playing gnomes. They do suck, because this game is old as hell. What's up, Zio? How goes your evening? Finished up the old Pokemon early this week, so I am just totally doing self-indulgence and playing an old game that I love. Oh, you fully disbanded, huh? Have you guys heard anything on when Wrath Classic is gonna come out? I'm sure there's gonna be a surge back and people like being like, oh wow, Wrath, so many good memories! Ah, Maroon. Oh, next month or September, wow. Okay, I was not expecting it that soon. I'm probably not gonna step back into it. Combination of, you know, not really feeling like I should give Blizzard any money, and, just, I don't have the heavy nostalgia for, right? You'd think so, Zed. But, you know, I feel like, certainly the little bit of time I spent with, like, Classic, I think a lot of people were kind of realizing that when they thought Classic, they actually thought, you know, Burning Crusade, because then that made a lot more specs viable and stuff like that. Because, you know, Classic, it's like, oh, you want to be a tank? Well, you better be a warrior. You want to be a healer? You better be a priest for the most part. Yeah, that's totally reasonable, man. So what, you got any big plans for your Wednesdays now? What's next for Zio? Or are you just gonna enjoy, like, just having a totally free night? Naps! I love that. Naps are probably what I should have done yesterday, and I should have done Pokemon today instead of just, like, being barely awake and being like, oh, yeah, now I'm gonna use toxic, like... I rarely watch back my own streams, but I am never watching back the VOD of that stream from yesterday, because I'm sure it was rough with a capital R. Well, yeah, I think that only makes sense, Fox, because you want to get the most out of your sub fee. Zio, he's just a centaur. Calm down, calm down. Although, you know, there are, like, just furries in this game, so you can't truly count out anything. Like, I actually have a furry on my team right now. She's a... anteater person? Question mark? It is a little unclear. But yeah, I've definitely been there with MMOs as well. I was able to control it a bit better with 14 after I really realized, like, oh, my reflexes are too much that of an old man to really raid anymore. But eventually just kind of found myself just dropping out of it because I felt like I wasn't getting my full bang for my buck. That and, you know, I mean, like, I love the cosmetic stuff in 14, and I might come back for the, like, island sanctuaries where it's just going to be like, hey, would you like Stardew Valley in Final Fantasy 14? And I'm like, yes. I loved it when World of Warcraft did that in Pandaland, so sign me up. I don't know, I guess I'm just bad. Harvest Moon, the MMO. The literal dream. Like, they've kind of done that with, you know, Pokemon. Temtem, rather. Made it an MMO. Why have they not done that with, Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley? I guess with Harvest Moon, they're too busy running the IP into the ground by putting out bad games. But, well, that's perhaps not entirely fair of me. I don't know if they're all bad. I just know the last one I played on 3DS was... like, I couldn't believe it was the same series. It was so awful. It has... oh, awful is that level. Jesus. Like, it had some neat ideas where you could basically build up your own town layout, kind of Dark Cloud style. But then, like, the whole first season of the game, you couldn't farm. There was no farming, so all you could do was just forage in the wilderness and just sell that and wait for actual gameplay to unlock. Play Fallout 76. Yeah, but then you're playing Fallout 76, so... mixed feelings. Granted, I never played it, but I just... the first time that, the first time I heard about it and I was like... they were like, oh, Fallout MMO! I was like, nope. Nope. No thanks. I'm good. I don't need it. Granted, that's kind of my reaction to everything MMO. I had to see a few friends play Final Fantasy XIV at length before I was like, yeah, I could maybe try that out sometime. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's, you know, they've had plenty of time to refine it and patch it. Not as good as the mainline games, but enjoyable. Fair enough, fair enough. Sorry you got nothing to apologize about. I would not have had the wonderful experiences with my cross-dressing pink-haired catboy character had I not seen you and Ryan playing the game and be like, yo, this looks kind of good. Firmly maintain it's a good game. It's just not a game genre or type I want to commit to anymore because I feel like years to be above a joke. Yikes. That's surprising, because I feel like that's all anybody really ever plays Bethesda games is just sneaky sniper in whatever iteration you can get. Well, except, well, wait, no, New Vegas was not. And I guess I never played Fallout 4, but I was going to say New Vegas. I just always went melee, but that wasn't Bethesda, so, well. Yeah, because for a while I had some people that we played. Yes, unironically, thank you, Obsidian. Wonderful game. Every now and again, I just get an itch to like, man, maybe I should just like slap a bunch of mods on and go play New Vegas again. Yeah, I can imagine Sneak is worthless in PvP. And that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, what? Did they have, like, much in the way of PvE content outside of just, like, just rando, like, enemies in the world? Like, were there dungeons and such? I couldn't see that really working in 76. But I don't truly know the game, I guess. But yeah, MMOs, I certainly don't, you know, some people I feel like get really like about them, but no, I think they're good. I just basically, if I was going to pick up an MMO again, I would not be able to stream, and I choose streaming over playing an MMO, I think. Using quotations around dungeons, I feel like kind of tells me all I need to know about how that implementation of that went. Like, I thought it was a bit silly that there were dungeons when I saw Hugh playing the Star Wars MMO. What the hell is it called? Old Republic? Something like that? Because I hear Old Republic and I just think, oh, KOTOR! I love KOTOR! No, this is different. Yeah, exactly. MMO Gremlin and nothing else. I remember just spending so much time on MMOs basically just kind of hanging out in the world, which, like, I think there's a value in that, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me getting older and placing different values on my time, but I feel like I wanna play other things. Oh, dungeons are office buildings and vaults. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I feel like a lot of that kind of Fallout feel would be gone just because of the MMO aspect. Like, you're not creeping, you're not slowly exploring through this world. Like, there's just gonna be some guy like in the chat for the area being like, oh yeah, you can find this crazy weapon at wherever, or, you know, one of the people who was able to glitch into, like, the admin room that had every item in the game, and it was like, oh yeah, I can give you 8 Godslayer machine guns, come over here. What is Starfield? That's not ringing a bell for me. Oh shit, double attack. Nice. Got the bats done with a minimum of mess this time. Perhaps. Skyrim in space doesn't sound like a bad thing, but I don't know. I have trouble with Bethesda games because I am not a huge fan of open world, and I feel like that's kind of, they keep going more and more in that sort of direction. Like, at a certain point in open world, there just becomes, it's like too wide and shallow a pool. Like a more obvious version of the problem that kind of kept me from really enjoying the good life, where it's just like, oh yeah, there are all these little activities you can do, but none of them are really that deep. And so I just kind of end up going, to them all and not really doing any of them. And I kind of would do that, like, multiple times. I have been like, okay, I'm going to beat Skyrim and play all the way through it, and then I just kind of end up gravitating towards the same few quest lines and, like, inevitably building the same kind of character, like just some sneaky archer, rogue sort of person. And I'm like, oh, okay, yep, alright. Okay, so what's the deal about this, And yeah, that kind of compounds it when I'm like, okay, sure, let's do the main story. Oh, right, fighting dragons, you know, that my build is really not set up to do because they just fly around in the air forever, and yes, I'm an archer, but it's almost impossible to hit them when they're in midair, and I can't really sneak around them because they're in the sky, and I just kind of end up going, nah. Even Oblivion, I kind of had those problems with. I basically just had to make a file and just force myself to do nothing but the main story to get it done. And I think that was after probably 5 or 6 characters where I just kind of did the, I guess, quote-unquote, intended experience and just kind of roamed around and did whatever I felt like. But every time I would look at the main story, I would go, everything else seems a little more interesting. And then inevitably end up dropping it for a long time, forgetting where it was. So I don't know. I have weird experiences with Bethesda games, in short. Ironically, I think Fallout 3 was the one that I had the best time with. And part of that may have just been because I had no real exposure to Fallout before that. So it seemed so fresh and new, but then New Vegas came along and showed me how well it could be done. And Fallout 4 seemed like it was a step kind of backwards from that. And then 76 was a completely different genre that I have no interest in. So I haven't ended up going back to Fallout. Yeah, exactly. I do the same thing. And it almost becomes like an inertia thing. Because you don't want to... Because you might have all these little things, little irons in the fire if you go back to a character from way long time ago that you never ended up finishing. But, you know, because you might have some, I don't know, enchanting recipe that you were very close to having done or something, but that's not something your quest log was going to track. You were setting up some kind of armor piece, so you're like, I should just start over. But then you think about, you know, going through Bleak Falls Barrow and, like, Helgen and all the starting stuff you have to do. It's like, those aren't really the fun parts of the game, because I know them like the back of my hand. I don't know, maybe that's only how my brain works, but I feel like the more characters I end up making, the less I want to play through the game again. That seems like a point in its favor, then. If you feel like, yeah, let's just keep rolling with post-game stuff on my character. That seems great, and, like, you know, if there's still stuff to do, why not? I am curious, actually. Do they let you, in Fallout 4, can you kind of, like, go back out into the world and do stuff after the end of the main story? You know, unlike what they did in 3 and New Vegas. Because that was something that kind of always ticked me off about those. And I know 3 had, you know, the patch to uncrapify the ending. You know, wasn't quite Mass Effect 3 levels, but they still kind of had to uncrapify the ending. So just being like, oh yes, my human friend, I'm a super mutant and immune to radiation. But I'm not... There's a power ring in there? Oh, I want that. I want that. Shit, my inventory's full on tap. They do. That's good. Because, yeah, I definitely... The first time I played through Fallout 3, I guess, spoilers for Fallout 3, if you haven't played that game, which is old at this point, I got kind of pissed off at the ending, because, like, I didn't fully pick up on, you know, the themes of self-sacrifice they were going for. I didn't think too deeply about it, but when I got to the end, like, I just, and it was like, oh, okay, well, now, throw yourself into the save humanity, or, you know, save the capital wasteland, whatever, I forget the exact thing. I was just like, no. No. I've been an evil murdering prick the whole time. I blew up Megaton. I keep scamming people out of their money. This character is not a good person. I should just not do this, because it doesn't make sense. Became a raider and wiped out every faction. That's impressive. I feel like there's a certain school of thought that would say, well, they should still give you a way to complete the game if you did that, but I almost kind of like more that they didn't. They're like, no. Persist in the doomed world you have created for yourself. Though from... Wow, I do 1 damage to the skeleton. That's not fantastic. Hans, do you have inventory space? Fuck, of course you do. Well, you know what? We will make inventory space. You don't need that medical herb. Wait, does it not... Wow, it didn't ask me to confirm or anything. It was just like, okay, it's gone. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know what that means. You just have to finish wiping out that group, right? You left a few survivors. You know, unless it's a thing where, like... in my more sociopathic moments and following through was like, let's try to attack some kids, and game's like, no, why? Stop. Okay. Those damn plot-relevant flags. Alas. Okay, Ken, Oh, your inventory is, like, totally full. We don't need that power staff. Fuck it. Give me that power ring. Which I think is a Sonic reference, maybe? Not sure on that one. Because, you know, Sega. Burn the skeleton with fire. Not quite enough fire, shit. Anybody injured? Nobody, and this is why having 3 healers is... Oh, well, Luke's about to get injured. God damn, Luke's like my tankiest unit. Skelly boy needs to calm down. Henri's out of MP. Fantastic. Tao is also out of MP. Golin's out of MP. I guess the battle was a little bit more taxing on my party members than I anticipated. Which I guess does make sense. I did have to retreat a little bit. So you know. Ken has done the very important job of opening a chest. Thank you, Ken. And Luke is going to die because he didn't get a turn before the enemy attacked him twice. Thank you, Shining Force. Very cool. Of course. Now a healer gets a turn. Just in the nick of time, Lo. Great work. Appreciate your contributions to the squad. Oh well. Still got him. Oh, it cannot be after all these centuries! Remember, the orb of light must be within that chest. Take it quickly. Got the plot coupon. And we get to see the rest of our army just awkwardly standing in place. So we're like, guys, you gonna... Okay, whatever, take 5. I'll go take care of the plot or whatever. Oh wait, there are more chests. Because I don't think I can actually come back here. So I should make sure there's nothing I want to... Okay, that's a very bad prize. That was a wooden arrow, which is useless. And we got that chest. Okay. Next, I need to speak to the completely trustworthy person who pointed us in this direction. Use the orb at the pool behind the secret door below. Okay. How long I have waited for this summons. Vimbert, you are a hero without peer. The legacy of the ancients is an evil being that has been sealed away for 1,000 years. Dark Soul now searches for the key to unlock that seal. You must stop him. So, we have done all this to learn that the bad guys who, you know, destroyed our kingdom are bad. Thank you, Genesis Writing. Very cool. Also, I like how Automod tried to ban Kiss Her. Oh, okay. The Orb of Light has chosen you, Vimber, to battle the evil that threatens Rune. You are truly the servants of the powers of light, the Shining Force. Because the title? The title's the Shining Force? Cross the sea from Rindo and go to the eastern continent. You must stop Cain. Alright, we can now leave this terrible place and, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I forgot, there's one more boy that I should pick up here. We're getting another person who is shoved inside a horse. I'm sorry, Zio. But it's happening. Resign yourself to this. I want to fight again. I can help you against Runefaust. I'm coming with you. Arthur joins the Shining Force. Because we need somebody to replace that piece of crap Hans. I always thought this music kind of felt like 16-bit circus music somehow. Is that just me? Anyway. Let's make sure we have him in the party, because he's pretty good. Oh, no, he's in the party. I can't thank you enough for letting me join the fight. I won't let you down. Thanks, Arthur. Appreciate you, man. Oh, Revya's doing a meow at me. What have I done wrong this time, aside from not giving you treats today, Kitty? Don't you look at me in that tone of voice, young lady. I don't know if those meows are picking up on the, Oh! The Revya is now upon my lap. She meowed at me angrily a couple times, and then hopped up to just sit down. Well, I was going to take a break, but Revya just got here. I couldn't do that. I couldn't possibly. Alright, now where is the priest in this town? I need to scrape a couple people off the ground. No. I do need some items, though. Because my... Goddammit, stand still so I can throw money at you. I wish to do capitalism, sir. Like, oh, let's have our shopkeepers just walk back and forth behind the counter. It's a little bit of realism, you know, making it difficult to shop there, just like a real shopkeeper. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned this last stream, but I always like to bring this up. Fun fact, dev team who made these games, Just, you know, not many people know about the Shining Force games, but same group who did Golden Sun. Because, you know, just like, look at the shop menus, the yes-no, it's like the prototype for Golden Sun's whole systems. A bit of trivia I think is neat. I kind of wish they had stuck with making strategy RPGs, but that's just kind of my genre preference. Not that there's anything wrong with a good JRPG. I'll absolutely stand a good JRPG every once in a while. Well, more than once in a while. I'm actually kind of a fiend for them. Not that you'd know from what I stream. Can you join me yet? You cannot join me. I just worry that a full-on JRPG might be a little, like, much. Like, you know, that's a lot of 2 to 3 hour streams to get the whole game done. Although I guess you could do something like Chrono Trigger, because that's not too long if you ignore a bunch of side quests, but the standard one, not really so much. Like, I just tried to get a friend to play, I tried to get a friend to play Dragon Quest XI. If you hang around these streams a lot, you know I love Dragon Quest. Great series. And my pitch to them for Dragon Quest XI was basically like, okay, it's like really average for the first 30 hours, but after that, the game gets amazing. And I mean, granted, you know, if you think about it in terms of the whole game, the game is like 100 hours. That's without, like, the crazy side quest stuff or, like, post-game stuff, so most of the game is really good. Just, you kind of have to get through some stuff that I consider a little weaker to get there. Oh hey, look! A completely unsuspicious tent. Surely we will not have to go there after speaking with the mayor, because he has the only ship in town and we need that to go chase after the evil army. I have a favor to ask you. Granted, and the ship is all yours. What do you say? Sure, Mr. Mayor. My grandson is missing. If you can find him and bring him back, my ship is yours. So, Vimbert, please find my grandson. Please help us find your son. A young lad excited that the circus is gonna come to town? Perhaps even looking to run away? Seems like a fine place to search. The mayor's grandson? Yes, he went in the tent and never came out. That's strange. I'll let you in to look for him. Be careful. Some of those people look dangerous. Oh, they're just carnies. Surely there won't be literally evil satanic clowns that come to attack us.
Well, Vimbert, remember me? You'll soon wish you'd taken my advice and Alterone. Come, my pets, look who's come to play with you. Why, it's the Shining Force. I leave you in good hands, Vimbert. I have more vital matters to attend to right now.
And yes, it's time to kill some... Spoiler alert, it's a brothel. No, worse. We have to fight a dire clown. It's no mere clown, it's a dire clown. And of course there are bats here, because of course there fucking are. Evil puppet. I think this guy's a right bastard. Yeah, Freeze level 3. Can I attend the brothel? Yeah, you know, just follow the signs to the Balmung server on Final Fantasy XIV, and they will happily show you the way. That was so funny to hear about, somebody getting into actual trouble for... Did you hear about that, Zio? Like, somebody getting in, like, serious trouble for, like, renting an actual, like, IRL billboard and advertising, like, an ERP party on the Balmung server in Final Fantasy XIV. They, like, use the fucking logo of the game and such. Like, just so many bad ideas just in one... just total mess. I was like, how on earth could you think that was a good idea? Because I saw people that don't know anything about Final Fantasy posting it being like, oh, that's wild, but I read into it like a little bit and it was like, oh, Balmung, yeah, that makes sense. If you play Final Fantasy XIV, you know Balmung is kind of that server. to equate it to, you know, World of Warcraft, because I know more people know WoW than FF14. Imagine if Goldshire was a server. More or less. I may have spent time there. I mean, you know, I probably could have made good Gil with my character, because he was a very femme-looking cat boy. But, you know, I just made my Gil by doing capitalism. I didn't need to e-sell my body to get by. Oh god. I mean, I do hear that there are some interesting graphical mods for 14. I've never looked into it myself, but... I mean, you know, we had that one Free Company member who would just take those very, very cheesecakey pictures of their own character with those mods, and I was like, oh my god. That is wild. Like, so far beyond what you could achieve in game. You know, they looked great. Like, you know, that person used them for, you know, basically softcore porn. But, like, looks... Arthur has 9 HP? Oh, that's right, this guy starts off pathetic. Well, maybe he can do something over here against these bats. They're old enemies. I think this guy is kind of a Magikarp, if I remember correctly. Starts off real weak, but if you put the time in, he becomes amazing. Yeah, I never really got... Despite how into 14 I got, I never really... Because, like, I even... At a few points even, I guess, wrote, like, I guess you could call it backstory for my Warrior of Light, but... I never really actually wanted to RP. Somehow it just always seemed a little too... cringy? And this is me, of all people, saying that. You all have seen the kind of things I will say, just unprompted, live on stream. But, I don't know, somehow it seemed worse. Maybe it's just because I took the game as seriously as I did. Because I would kind of, like, low-key catfish people in World of Warcraft when I was playing a girl character. Like, just, you know, just mess with somebody a little bit, lead them on a bit through whispers, and then be like, oh, I'm actually a guy. And then just immediately blocked. I always like to imagine kind of the, like, sudden crisis they were having. Like, no, I'm a good straight boy. Oh, you know, I had no way of knowing. I just wanted to cause problems on purpose, because it's me. Never really had that full gremlin urge in 14, though, for whatever reason. Also, definitely should have given the powering to somebody else. It is too good an item for Ken, so I'll have to fix that after this fight. Come on, May. Please get the kill here. You could use some XP. Awesome. And since Arthur has decided to take a little nap, I guess Gord is just going to slaughter all these bats himself. Because why not? He's Gord. He can do it. Just watch him. He'll rip them apart with his bare goddamn hands. And Lo will be there too, slowly gaining XP from healing. Very slowly. Glad all Revia wanted was just to hop into my lap. She was meowing kind of like she was actually upset for a second. But I swear, this is like, I'm probably giving her more credit than she deserves, but I swear she's, like, learned the meows of hers that I have learned to understand a little bit, and she does, like, the wrong meow at times. Like, does her hungry meow when she's actually cold or something. For just no reason at all. Because such is Cat, I guess. Hans, let's have you try and be useful. Maybe you can do an entire 2 damage. 3! Wow, you're moving up in the world. No, Ken doesn't deserve the kill. I'll have him attack the evil puppet, and then we can move on to the clowns. The evil clowns! The dire clowns. Ken? God damn it. I wanted to bench you, but you're making it really hard because you keep being a good unit. This isn't supposed to happen. How absolutely dare he, as Arthur almost dies instantly. I'm remembering why I don't use him in a lot of games. Okay, May, you can probably finish this guy off, right? I'm sorry, rainbow-colored mannequin. Pride Month is over. Oh, you're a little less rainbow now that I see your actual sprite. Never mind. I don't think the clowns will advance that much. I'm probably just gonna hold position until I get closer. Sentences said shortly before disaster. I know HD in particular is lobbied for me to set up a cat cam. It would be great right now, because you'd just be able to see her just chilling. Just cleaning herself. Wouldn't have to have my face in frame. I don't know, maybe eventually. Maybe I can buy a good webcam at the same time I finally decide to replace this mic, which is starting to show its age a little bit. Age and the abuse I've piled on it. Like, it's fine, but I should probably have something better. Once I get my first affiliate payout, I'll probably see what's good and relatively affordable. Because that'll feel more justified somehow, I guess. Gord, the absolute legend. Just taking 1 damage a pop. Yep. Dire clowns are not moving, so I can just perfectly set up my attack. Appreciate that. Hans will attempt to be useful and probably fail. Marionette doing nothing, love that. Actually, it might be ooh, Gordon falling asleep is not good. Well, there's only 2 bats over there, it'll be fine. I might actually just go all in on the Marionette, because leaving that thing alive is a recipe for pain. Oh, is it really? Thank you. Let me turn down the game a little bit. Is that better? That's weird. I thought I had this properly sound balanced, but maybe this track is a little bit louder. Still, thank you for letting me know. I only turned it down a tad, but hopefully that's enough. Hopefully. Do I have May go in? Yeah, let's start the shit show. Attack Soggy the Dire Clown. That's not as much damage as I wanted. Shit. Attack, defense, and speed. Okay, good. Alright, Luke, you can start hitting the Marionette. That is a small wall of HP for this point in the game. Oh god. Okay, how hard does this thing hit? Oh. The answer is it doesn't. Okay, yeah. Everybody ignore the clowns, beat up on the puppet. Well, except for the three over there just stuck in the Bat War. Gort is asleep, as expected of Gort. He's very old, he needs his rest. Needs his beauty sleep, so he can wake up and choose violence once more. Okay, Luke should also take only 1 damage from this. Oh! Or not. Is he less defensive than May? May has 17 defense, he has... Oh shit! Alright. Wait, is May just, like, totally super tank now? She kind of is, huh. Alright, that snuck up on me, admittedly. Well, good to know. I really don't want to put him in melee, easy melee range of 3 enemies. That feels like an invitation to just wiping on the fight, so... Much as I do want to rush down the... Fuck! Oh god, how much does this do? Seriously? Exact damage. Exact damage. Lord. Annoying. Well, they probably expected me to have been grinding on fights a little bit, or, you know, just not YOLOing in there with my main character, which is a reasonable thing to expect, but... Exact damage, that's heartbreaking. And I think it's a bit of a downer note to end on, but I think I'm going to start to wrap it up there. I'll be back on Friday over on Hugh's channel, where we do the Pokeboomers podcast and PvP, talking about our week in Nuzlocke and fighting with our actual teams with the help of Showdown. And then, of course, Saturday, 4:30 p.m., we will be doing Shuffle Saturday. Different game every 30 minutes. You can spend your channel points on various ways to affect the chaos. Always a good time. Know a lot of people love it. Hope to see people there. So thank you for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be. We are going to give a raid to my fellow Pokeboomers host, Valen, who's playing Tainted Grail Conquest, looks like. Kind of like a Slay the Spire-esque game. And I love you, Zio, so much. But only Zio. Only Zio. The rest of you haven't earned it. No. Thank you all so much. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, I see you. I appreciate you. I hope to be doing more Shining Force in the future. It sounds like we might have a brief break in the Nuzlocke stuff due to some IRL things going on. I don't know. To be determined. I'll announce it. I will see you some other time. My name is Vimbert, and I will see you around the internets.
Yep, so we got one of them down.